Hey, Shalom, ahchyam, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Knows in his gospel, bro. I lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Oh, man. It's just a lesson through the spirit. I was going to put this on BitChute, but honestly, honestly, I don't feel like going through the hassle of uploading this shit and continue to check on it, man. And I'm gonna just be PC as possible, but you get the drift. It's like we stated, man. 2023, the jab, man, the jumper juice was gonna start offing people, okay? Because back in 2019, they tried what they called their trial experiments. People went down there and they dealt with the experimental, you know what, which they've been perfecting this thing for a long time, and this is the reason why they know the mortality rate among this doctors that's at least going AWOL and bringing out this particular information. They know people have a 3 to 5 year life expectancy. They say some 2 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, 3 to 4. But regardless of it, you had 2019, 2020, 2021 when the mass rollout began in 21, I believe. 21, 22, 23, we're in the third year. And it looked like people are having complications from it, okay, from these particular micro clots that's look like fire. They almost look like tapeworms that they're putting out of people's arteries, basically causing them to have cardiac arrests, heart attacks, strokes, you know, etc. All right. And it's all the people that promoted this madness to get the people to go down there and believe in the system, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And look what happened. You got this musclehead bimbo to the right. All right, it says dead fitness guru Doug Brigno, who said on Twitter, "Those of you who think the such and such kills people can use me as a test. If I die, you were right." Well, I guess we're right. You basically foretold your own downfall, man, and you proved us right. So congratulations, man. Take that same proud spirit to the Most High and let him give you your judgment. But this guy, which is probably pumped of HGH and all types of steroids and muscle enhancers and hormones, hormonal injections and so forth to get a body like this. Because a lot of it is not natural, but it's quote unquote of a health guru he is. He's in the spirit world. Okay, bodybuilder and fitness author Doug Brigno has passed away at 63 years old. It says, "Those of you who think that this such and such kills people can use me as a test. If I die, you were right." Well, you dead, bro. You know? It's another one here. This guy, which he basically advocated for the jailing and locking up of people that went against the whole mandate. But now where you at? You know, and you Jakes ought to know better. As much information, as much history that we've brought out on the genocidal factors of this man trying to take us out as a nation. You be the one to perpetuate his poison. That's why the Most High turned the cards on you, man. Because you Jakes, man, like I said, you be the main ones upholding Esau's you be the main one upholding his wicked shenanigans, man. I say it that way. Upholding his wickedness. Because then the scriptures say they're all forgers of lies. You are no physicians, you are physicians of no value. So why are you perpetuating this man's wickedness, man? Okay, it says former Jaguar offensive lineman Yuchi Nwaneri collapses and dies suddenly at age 38. Young man. Did the scripture say that the youth should faint and grow weary? And he was the main one promoting it, man. This guy right here, same guy. This is a tweet of his. It says, "Okay, so let's get these juices, mandates, and the passports up and running ASAP. We seeing children die daily from this undue selfishness. Pregnant women at risk too. Protect life. Mandate the juice. Jail anyone who refuses to protect life." Well, that should be you, my man, because the shit you were promoting was indeed killing people. Former Jaguar players apparently suddenly dies to heart attack. Hey, keep that same energy in the spirit world, bro. But you know better now. You know the Most High corrected you, told you how off you were, and now you see in the light now. Just too bad you got to come back as a 2/3 or you're going to come back in the kingdom of heaven with your head down. That's if the Lord don't bring you back on this side and destroy you again for that foolishness. Because that's genocide on your people, man. All right. Here it is, Grant Cardone. It says the USA stopped last night and prayed for Damar Hamlin and his family to recover, and today he is stable. Keep sending prayers. It says these unexpected collapses have happened to too many athletes since the such and such was mandated in sports. Investigate. Now, it's a little fishy with this story because they think, everything is a psyop. Even this whole simulation, this rollout, it's all a psyop, okay? It's all a psyop. Now, the thing of that is, with this guy, what's this guy's name, Damar Hamlin, the shit looked kind of staged. I'm not gonna cap. It don't even look like a hard hit. And allegedly he woke up. They said he had brain damage and some other type of unknown medical illness from that getting hit in the chest. But basically, he woke up and basically stated who won the game or some dumb shit like that. So I don't know, man. This story is a little wishy-washy to me. But regardless, the people on the football field, it could be capped, it could be staged. Everybody was crying and looking in amusement because for the simple fact, or amazement, out of sheer fright, because they knew that they all were juiced up too. And it's just a matter of time. Then again, you got the other side saying, man, that was all staged. That was a ploy to get people to say what we're saying so they can target us. Well, regardless of that, man, either or, the facts remains true about the wickedness that Esau was doing. Okay. It says second ABC News producer dies suddenly. Erica Gonzalez, you Northern Kingdom fucking women, you the main ones, man. It says Erica Gonzalez, 28, died overnight following the death of producer Dax Tahara, 37 years old. Another one bites the dust. It says ABC News producer Dax Tahara and his his WAPO producer wife were out together in Manhattan and left their 5-month-old and 2-year-old daughter in Yale Club Hotel for the extended length of time when he had a heart attack and died. Wow. See? Wow. It says Veronica Tahara, 33, was arrested by NYPD officers on 2 counts of acting in a manner of injurious to a child. She was held just hours after her husband, ABC News producer, died suddenly from a heart attack on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. Imagine what type of plans they had for that weekend. This is a video here. I'm not going to play that, though. I'm not going to play that because, that may get it flagged. But basically, there's some good information on there. But this is another one. Dr. Benjamin Edelman, it says, I've recently administered Damar Hamlin's Boost Mobile on December 26th, and as a medical professional, I can assure the public he passed all screenings with flying colors. I'm in contact with the UCMC staff and will provide any assistance to them. Okay. Today I received this message from a former NFL player. So many and current former players are scared of what this such and such is doing to their friends, and they are not allowed to discuss it publicly. I promised him I will be his voice, but my God, what is happening to us? This is horrible. Continue on. It says, if I die from a sudden heart attack or drop dead, I 100% believe it was from the such and such I received in 2021. It says, I want you to be my voice and fight for me if I somehow pass. This may seem extreme, but recently I've had more than a few people I've known to be healthy individuals just drop out of nowhere with no explanation. It says the juice being the common thing they all had in common. Yep, well, that sums it all up, man, and there's many more to come with that. All right, because anyway, you people, you trust in Esau Edom, man. You trust in the so-called white man. That's your judgment. All right. So this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 3:10. It says, but the ungodly should be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. How did you neglect the righteous? Okay, by not taking heed to the warning. Okay, by not listening to the men of the Lord, not researching, not finding this thing out and implementing the truth in your lives. But instead you chose to believe in fables And it's catching up with the majority of you, and it will catch up. And it says, but whosoever despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable. And you people are miserable as hell. Just look at the looks on people's faces, man. This year came, it's been nothing but depressed looking people. I haven't seen anybody happy this year. I've probably been the most. I went to work today. I'm probably the person to have the most upbeat spirit because through the spirit we know what the hell is going on. Everybody else is looking down and depressed, gaining weight, losing weight, sick. You know, and our biggest depression comes from not getting up out of here fast enough. But seeing you people catch hell, that's a rejoice to our spirit because we know that our power is working. But it says, for whosoever despiseth wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain, and their labor is unfruitful. It's unfruitful. Your jobs, your careers, the fact that you've labored in vain just to get shit put in you, just to drop dead. Here you working 30, 40 years, miserable as all hell. Mom and dad fighting every day they get off work. You know, grandmother retired after 40, 50 years of working at the age of 65 with arthritis, stomach cancer, all types of shit, man. That's not a life to live, you know. But it says here, whoever despises he is miserable, and their hope is in vain. Their labor is unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. Because at the end of the day, the shit you're laboring for, it's not going to get you in the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to help you to overcome the atrocity that's coming to Babylon the Great. Because we're still going to see an economic collapse. The MOTB is still going to be forcibly implemented, and America is still going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. So it's all in vain at the end of the day. Working all this year, you worked 30 years at a company and you didn't get the job. Now all of a sudden you got furloughed or fired. A job you didn't put 30 hard years in, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, working at 4:30 in the evening, catching the bus in the wintertime. Okay? With barely any ends to meet, and you get fired for not drinking the juice. It's crazy, man. And how you people just believe in a lie. It says, and their hope is in vain, and their labor is unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. Their wives are foolish. Let's not get in that. And their children are wicked. And that's what you see running around here. A bunch of foolish ass women and a bunch of crazy ass kids. Okay? Completely unprofitable. Marriage here is unprofitable, man. Family here is unprofitable. Yeah, we have families. We love them. We take care of them. But it's still bullshit because it's not in perfection. Okay, in a perfect world maybe, but this is a world that anything is liable to defect. If you ain't in the truth, you're a possible agent. It's defectible, man. Even Jake's in the truth, they become defected. You know, on some Agent Smith shit. It's a lot of you spies, man. But it says that offspring is cursed. Hey, now a lot of you can't even have babies because that shit they put in you. Can't even have babies. You can't even have probable intimate relations anymore because you're affecting one another. And you're sterile, and then the baby comes out with 3 heads, 4 eyeballs, 3 different ethnicities. It's nuts. It says, wherefore blessed is the barren that is undefiled. All right. And honestly speaking, and that's going to the elect, man. It says, which have not known the sinful bed. She shall have fruit in the visitation of souls. Okay. But I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go down a little bit because it goes here. It says, as for children of adulterers, they should not come into their perfection. And the seed of the unrighteous bed should be rooted out. Because you people, you know, that's living in this world, the people that drunk the juice, it wasn't by coincidence. The Most High programs you and put that in your makeup because he set out to destroy you. Okay, now the Most High can have mercy on you. He can, okay, on whoever he chooses. But for the most part, this is the Lord's judgment that this hell has come upon you people, man. It wasn't no accident that you went down there and got that shit. It says, for though they live long, yet they should be nothing regarded, and their last age should be without honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of their trial. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And that's the point I wanted to make. Horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. Because sooner than later, man, when they start to really boost the ante and they really start to come down and crack down on people, you're going to start seeing the dead drop like wildfire, man. You may be walking down the street and 10 people may drop dead in front of you. Just how serious this thing is gonna get. Just how crazy Babylon the Great is getting ready to get, man. Okay? And if you don't believe that, then hey, look at this documentary here. Matter of fact, I think I still have it pulled up. This is a crazy documentary. You get it about 40 minutes in, that's when shit gets real creepy, man. But it's called Suddenly, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But this shit you see on the left-hand side, basically these micro things they pull, this is coming out of people's arteries. Okay, your heart, your heart can't function with this shit in it, man. You know? But yet we tell you people this and you think we making this up. Especially you stupid medical students, man. You swear about a fucking science, which the scriptures go into science so falsely called. That shit ain't science, man. That's concocted madness by wicked men. Okay? Next step. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 2:24. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil, death came into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. So you keep playing with this serpent, man. Keep playing with him. You're going to find death, man. Okay, the scriptures say who will pity a charmer that was bitten by a serpent. Like, dude, he put out the tweet, lock up anybody that ain't deal with this shit. Now, where you at? You in the spirit world now, man. Which, that's a good place to be, honestly speaking. But in your case, man, you're not going to come back as one of the elect. You know, you just shut yourself down from that. So you got to come back as one of the elect's children and learn again. And you're going to have your head down because you're going to be told the account of your wickedness. You see? Next precept here. This is the book of Isaiah 28. And I'm going to start at verses 15. It says here, because ye have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are in agreement. What's death and hell on this side? Esau, man. He has the spirit of death on him. Okay, because then the scriptures say, keep thee away from the man that hath the power to kill. He has the spirit of death on him. When the overflowing scourges should pass through, it should not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we've hid ourselves, man. Okay, believing in these talking heads. Take it. You know, we got to save lives. Go ahead and take it. Take two. We want to get back to doing our activities. You basically pushing death and genocidal methods on people in order to go out to the fucking club. To continue to get high on drugs. To continue to commit motherfucking adultery. You people push this for that. That's a bad trade-off, man. That is clearly not worth it. And when we tried to warn your stupid asses, man, you thought we was the one that was crazy. But now they're in the business of looking for people that ain't got juice in them. Because now in order to undergo a blood transfusion, people that would have a brain cell, they say, well, look, man, if I do a blood transfusion, I don't want people with juice blood. You know? I don't want that shit in me because people are finding out now. Now they're walking around like, man, we should have listened. Well, it's too late. Like I told my mother and them, I told them, I said, look, people are fucking dropping from that shit. You know, and she knew it. She knew what I was saying was the truth, but she went behind my back and did it anyway. Which she's a grown fucking woman. She do what the hell she want to do. But she told my demon at the time and didn't tell me, but I already knew she took it. She told my wife at the time, like, look, I did it, but don't tell him. And this motherfucker, she gonna keep that shit from me. Oh, goddamn. I had to get it out of her. She told me finally. I'm like, oh, well, you should have told me. Who your fucking loyalty lied to, me or her? Clearly it wasn't me. You know, and wonder why I checked out on her ass so many fucking years ago. But that's neither here nor there. But regardless of that, these people, man, they have no faith in Yahweh Hashem and Yahushai, man. They have no faith in that. That's why they're getting ready to reap the benefit of their wickedness, man. And we told you niggas that. So, hey, embrace, man. Embrace for what's getting ready to come. And buckle up. And brothers, man, get your popcorn and your drinks ready, man. Okay, we finna see this shit on IMAX Dolby 3D live and direct. I want the best seats to this motherfucking movie, man. We've earned that shit. We've paying our money to go see this movie, man. Brothers, we going to see this fucking movie. I don't give a damn what it is. We gonna sit and we gonna see it and we gonna enjoy it. And all these stupid motherfuckers out there, they can be looking stupid. Why y'all all good? Because we took heed. We took heed to the warning. You know? And it says here, thus says the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay Zion for a foundation of stone, a tried stone and a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation that he believe it should not make haste, man. Okay. Salakia. In 18, it says, in your covenant with death should be disowned, and your agreement with hell should not stand. When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, then ye should be trodden down by it. So when the Most High take this devil out, man, and when he nuke this place, hey, you gonna go right down with him. The 2/3 of you niggas, man, you going right down with this Edomite like you deserve it. You going right down with your damn daddy, with your father, the devil. Like you wanted to be with him, you want to be all in his ass crack, you want to be the tissue to his asshole, guess what? You're gonna get flushed down and shit right along with him. You simple ass niggas. Good for you. And they say, yo, I hate y'all people. I can't stand the 2/3. You know why? Because they do stupid, dumb shit like this. We try to rebuke them out of love and care for them. Jake don't give a damn about the prophets, man. Jake got more disdain for us than we got for them, man. We actually love the niggas, man. That's why we rebuke them. But they don't hear that, man. They think, well, y'all just talking shit. Well, we gonna see how much shit talking is gonna be in the days to come. Lord's will. All right, this is my last precept, man. This is the book of Isaiah 36, and I'm going to start at verses 6. It says, lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. What's your reed? Your staff is your power structure. Think of a reed, you think of something like hold up. Slip my mind. Let's get the proper definition for it. All right. Like a reed, a stalk, like a balance. A measuring rod, okay, a beam, like a shaft, okay, like a shoulder joint. Like when you think of it like a pillar or something like that, or like a pole, and you implant something, you impel something on, that's something you can hold balance to, like a crutch almost. All right, but it says here, though trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, it's broken. The society is done, man. It's nothing formulated from it. It's all lies and falsehood. It says, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust him. Hey, Sirach 12:10, that would trust thy enemy. So is iron rusted, so is his wickedness. There you go. So, hey, man, you 2/3, man. Hey, you had a good run, but your time is through, man. And with that, all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And with that, shalom and a barber ball.